Alright. Jimbo, Stale, Darkside, Isla, Quaid, Max. Hope you guys are all good. Oh, I forgot my controller. Ugh. Rob up, you good too. Bum bum. Yep, that's good. So yesterday on this, we had just gotten to Byzantium. I just noticed I got a 30 game of score achievement just for landing there. I've already played this game for almost 16 hours. Which is crazy, because I feel like I just started it. Well, I suppose I did. Yeah, good, it's good. Ow. Guess what I've learned in the last couple months is I really just like Obsidian's style, I suppose. I really enjoyed Avowed, and I enjoy this. It's got a good couple DLC, too. Okay, so this is Byzantium. We just landed here. Hello there.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Oh, you're the person I'm meeting. Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information with me? For me?
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
It's gotta be a way to catch him in for someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his
Guess I'm
guards
breaking
never
in,
leave
though.
him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
What good are you, though? That's debatable.
Ha ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How'd you get involved in all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Kinda.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Ah.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
A regular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Not really. No, that's how things go.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay. So I got a couple different things going here. Sidar's injured again? Yeah, that sucks, bro. That really does suck. I wonder who the mystery replacement's gonna be. Better be Mr. Iguana. Josh, how are you? Who is he supposed to be facing again? We just called him a reptile wanker. Stacks, that's right, yeah. Guessing some from TNA? Could be. Could be. Hope all's well. Yeah, did alright. Am I missing something here? Obvious choice would be Tony. Yeah, I guess if they want to burn that match again. Or Tony could make Luca do it to prove his loyalty. That could work too.
Why can't something exciting happen?
I heard a couple things about it, Josh, yeah.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like...
Wow.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Not particularly.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
What? No.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
So tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think...
What kind of film is this?
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
That's right.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Make me think hard if I can say the money to order some anniversary. Fuck it, I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Oh boy.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears.
Eh.
Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
I've always loved that sculpture.
Hello.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Me with the hips? I can't even see my hips.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
What the fuck does that mean?
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse.
Okay.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core.
Oh no.
And I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sure, fuck it.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I'll murder you. I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Too late.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation.
Fountain, how are you?
Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to express her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
3,000? Okay.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling.
Damn, that's haggled that in
A
half.
lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines.
Came back from an amusement park and I'm so dead.
You'll
How's
be
everyone?
broke to
Doing
be
alright.
spoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
How are you? Good, Ryan. What are you doing? Just playing Outer Worlds?
No, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Fair enough. Can I buy some? What?
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
There we go. I don't know what happened there. Can I sell you my shit? Yeah, I can. I still have $21,000. Okay.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Havarti, it's making every little thing perfect won't change Junli's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over.
Okay.
Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Okay, so I got a lot of business now. Let's go visit Ellie's parents.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art?
What's gone into Bachmine?
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Uh-oh.
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Nice. Playing this for you, like, gotcha.
Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more.
Is it me, or could each of these Hope...
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
Oh, Lord. This is your parents' place? Fucking hell.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hello.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're
Okay.
probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into.
It's been like 2 weeks, Ellie.
Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it probably at least twice.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
This is getting awkward.
That means it's getting fun. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where this is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
That sounded so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do.
What did you do?
We collected on your life insurance policy.
Whoa!
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know, Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
Holy shit.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
3, Pavarda's here too.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Ouch. Wow, that was brutal. Let's wait till we're out of the door first.
Captain, got a minute?
Yeah,
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
I think there's a bigger issue too. I shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
You need a hobby, bro. It's a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene.
You have unbelievable daddy
Then
issues.
Mother would do the old, you had us worried sick. Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
We need to get this girl a therapist. Hey, chin up. You're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I'm sorry. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Alright. Yes, right, and some people who really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
Ow, Council, hope you're doing good, by the way.
Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Money won't make you feel better about what happened.
Want to bet? I've got some big appetites.
Good, yeah, pretty good.
And they're
Ari, I
all
hope you're good
cheap.
too. You have a plan in mind?
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me.
Good to start.
I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Better be cutting it from me. Quite the role reverse.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Wolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
My persuade is over
If that
60.
doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Alright. What is my persuade at now? Oh, it's at 77 with the boost I get. From Pavardi.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Ellie, I'm gonna teach you about family if it fucking kills me.
All right, how does this sound?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
The dissonance actually took...
Get the next page for passing buildings and shit. I'm also level 25. Slaughter's mailbox addressed to Great House Insurance.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Is that Fallbrook? Fuck, not again. Okay, well, let's finish what we got going on here first. Where's that scientist?
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly...
Also, there's a town like 30 minutes away from me called Fallbrook, which makes this kind of funny.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Stop that! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
Oh, we're right back over here. Damn, I just went in a circle. I didn't know they were right here by our parents. There's a brawl for the final whistle. Holy shit.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Dr. Chocolates. All these doors are sealed. What's this? Oh. Were they actually right about the alien? Okay, down we go. Got my fang ready.
That's top of the line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
That's a tube.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
No, she runs Sublight Salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens. This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
At least they're no longer accomplices to your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor?
Whoa.
This information is beyond classified.
Where the hell did you come from?
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
It says startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned for a lot of viable scientists to achieve its zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't the Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock? The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
They sent me after a conspiracy. It seems I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Bavardi?
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
You know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here
Get her up.
alive.
Can't think of one.
Their mistake.
Am I doing damage to you? Oh, this drone's helping him. Damn it. That drone was helping him. Oh, I have to do the whole thing over again. Fuck.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind. That's top of the line equipment.
We were...
What are you doing?
The food... Exactly. You can... The one... What? Alien conspiracy? No. What? Did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd...
Not so fast. Wrong answer.
Bruh.
Everyone all right?
Hold on. You alright?
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Me too.
you think you're doing?
I'm taking your stuff.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Wow, nearly enough. Oh wow, a lot of armor parts. Alright, well she might not be happy. So I guess still got 2 more things to do here. Let's see about this audition. She's like, oh well, that's all you're doing. Alright, well, fair enough. Okay, and this audition's over here.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
So what's this audition really all about? Good evening.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Thank you.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
This door is sealed.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Oh boy. Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic.
Ah!
And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
This ought to be good. Last night when I was outside with Mrs., we didn't go to bed like 4 a.m. I think the only reason we went to bed is because the birds were singing to me as far as what time it was. You're like, oh shit.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. The crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Party.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down, across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it.
Okay.
I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
That's what you think.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Thank you, Ellie.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Okay.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
They're not gonna call me. I gotta level up at least. Did you invite me to a party on purpose, Josh? Oh, that's my companion health up. Nice. I got paid for this at least. More than I expected. Okay. Well, for the moment, the last piece of business I have here is the main quest. There's gonna be some things that bring me back here, though.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Space!
Look, it's just Ellie.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask them.
Hate him.
Hey!
Hey.
Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here.
No.
The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
King of the Hills, my fun. When does it go to? What's important about guard Mr. Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
I'll buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion.
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
That's the point, Bavardi. Shut up.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum
To 9
vodka
p.m.
for
Oh,
a new
tomorrow?
pal?
Well, maybe we can play tomorrow. We'll see. Here's your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
Good night, Jabba.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Let's have another.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone
How red his
ever
ears
told
are.
you that? like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Let's have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Let's make sure he's alright. Oh. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, that was one way in there.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people.
We sure do.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
That's true, too.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Yeah, from Master Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Is Minister expecting the delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay, that was the front entrance. What about that back entrance? Not way in unless I sneak past that guard. Where can I get that package? Can I leap this? Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Ah, my leg! More tryhards on that one to play against squad who had all the same letters in the name.
If Hortense yells at me about Bateman,
Yo.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Do you have parcel waiting for Clark, Mr. Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the minister's parcel.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does it usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
I don't have time for this.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new
Oh, got you. Go ahead. Minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Thank you. Thank God I put all those points in dialogue. It's decently important in this game. These all do the same damage, right? Oh, this one's weaker. These ones are the same.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
'Cause you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Yeah, I've already so disappointed.
You must be joking.
Good evening.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Thank you, Ellie.
Do you have any actual business here, or...?
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
That parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thank you. I don't think we'll have to fight our way out of here, because these guys got big weapons. And there's a lot of them.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
Bavardi.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the pilot goes. I'm not doing any more.
Seems like we're getting off on the wrong foot.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, it's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Call me moron again and I will end you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the Duxfield Sulfide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
No.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been holding it. I didn't come here to play games, Clark. It's your name on the receipts.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
You expect me to believe this?
After seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
I get you.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get in there, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Then I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's in the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, it's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
All right, man. Okay, so we gotta go
You
over
must
here.
be. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just. propriety radiating off of him?
Excuse me?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully, I might add. What a coincidence. Just now I thought I'd really like to sock this lady in the face.
Ugh, how utterly expected. You must be one of those violent vagrants I've heard tell of, wandering the system in search of brutality. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
The board isn't supposed to let people in the city. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits is not the same as earning them.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
I see, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong? More people come to Byzantium.
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
That's a terrible attitude. You shouldn't look down on people like that.
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically.
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen to your...
Friend.
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
Boy.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. You'll encounter security afterward, but surely you'll handle it. You are the violent sort of vagrant, after all.
How'd you get these?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Okay. Crazy, crazy woman.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just... you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Oh, she's got a point.
What's gotten into Bachmeyer?
How do I get down there?
Ooh, down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Guess I gotta go back down where my ship is. Mass robber who held up police post office's banana wrapped in plastic bags in jail for 3 years and 4 months. He left more than $6,000 yet been recovered. Honestly, I think he got off pretty easy. Kept the money. 3 years ain't bad for armed robbery. Even if it was with a banana.
That's the last of them. Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more...
This is the door I was trying to get in earlier.
To the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you are...
Those. Absolutely.
You'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively.
I got 116 healing now.
7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process.
Bruh.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
Yeah.
Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium.
Whoa. I knew I had a bad feeling about this. Oh my god.
Did that elevator go back up?
Oh my god.
System alert. Beginning security patrol.
Yeah, they retired them, alright. Okay. Here we go again.
We're gonna stop to salvage this, right?
Jesus. So they just straight executed all of them? Why? The guard's dead here too. Made a robots went rogue? Because they killed the guard too. Hmm. Teenager assignment on mechanical. So what the hell's going on down here? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't see no humans down here. Just drones.
Security, but oh.
More in here.
Security threat eliminated. Unexpected.
punch. It does the maintenance tunnels I'm supposed to be in to get to that other district. But let's get out of here and report back to this lady first.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Yo.
Oh, there. That's one right there. I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
Yeah, it's a paradise. You should see it for yourself.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
An endless, extravagant garden. There are even signs that said no frolicking.
Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Yeah.
Her words.
Yeah. Her words indeed.
The Acropolis district is off limits.
Might I take a breather?
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These bits weigh me down. I'm just kidding.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Oh, well, that's easy.
I never could have handled the desk job.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Can't be too careful.
Looks like I need to go up.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
It's official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Thanks, homie.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Keep that in mind, thank you. It's a long elevator. Good evening.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
I just walk in, or no? Okay.
How may I be a personal?
And she has like, I meet the chairman.
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else? Excuse me, just a moment.
Nope.
Just goes to
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. Saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Well, that was easy. Oh, he was right.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
Great.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program.
Oh boy.
We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Looked pretty real to me.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Hmm. Oh, so they're gonna hoard the food? Okay. He's not gonna need this. Goodbye, sir. Good, just getting home announcements 3. You did alright. Alright, get out of this office before they fucking execute us. Hello.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
What's my intimidate at? Oh, it's 1 short. And I'm so close to leveling up. Good night, Darkseid.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Let me... I'm literally like 1 away from being able to do this. Let me talk to Pavarti on the ship. And that should give me what I need.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only 1 toilet on the ship.
I swear, next time we put in the groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Bet the automatic clank could run on the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Give him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Boo, no Ford.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes?
Yeah.
Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics. Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
right. She's on her way. How do I look?
Terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Okay. That's what I needed. Oh, cool. I think this is an important one for everyone to have. Oh, let's go one more.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. It was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere.
They gotta do him and Punk Linkwood.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Nice.
Good luck, Captain.
Better hurry, I was running out of time. He's like in like 55 now? Still younger than Sting. Alright, so that's how it went.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here.
And I hope you're doing good.
Well, she sneezed. She said, wow, new soap? And I was like, yeah, rosish. Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant.
He's
I couldn't
60,
get
is he?
rest on
Damn.
account of my heart was beating so hard.
Fuck.
Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So you laid out the meal, brought you in, and started the music.
She stood stock still and just said, oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, is that dustbat casserole? I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Yeah. Meal went well?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like
What a speech, that's crazy.
cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next?
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again. On account of the flowery soap.
Damn, we should have gone for a different slope. It's very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know
Kinda
nothing
aspect
about
way,
the
yeah.
Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Good job, Authority. Damn, I got 55k XP for that.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Thank you.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay, let me go back to what I was doing, and we'll do that next time. Let me just save here so I can finish up. I need Bavardi with me, because that'll put me over 70 Intimidate.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Oh, I showed you my pass.
And you're still not cleared.
So let me for right now. Your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you can crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
You know, I'll see this through. Okay. Don't worry, just walk like you own the place. Yes, interesting doors in here. Did that call an elevator? I think so. It's good enough for Goldberg. Well, Goldberg's gonna be in his hometown.
Huh? Huh?
Here they come!
No prisoners!
Damn. Let's get that guy Bavardi.
That's the last of him.
What if I put the troop armor on? No, it doesn't do anything. Oh, finally, Josh. Yeah. Jeez. About fucking time.
Get ready.
What the fuck is an inferno stuff? I'll keep one of those. I focus on who Tom's fighting next, yeah. Guess we'll see. Glad this shit's finally over. Can I not jump this? Yeah. Oh, that's just it. There's stairs. Oof. It's gonna end that.
What's that?
Come on, girls. Ooh, I don't think this is the right elevator. Yeah, by back, but I saw Brady and Eli.
Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look. I'll find whoever did this.
James Harden dressed up as Hulk with Jesus.
Their mistake.
Bring him down! I'm gonna get him
That's smart.
I can break that shotgun down.
Huh? Something's not right.
Suppressing fire!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, please, I don't want to die. I'm sorry.
Yep, this is the way out.
What?
Incoming! Down they go!
Okay, well that went well. Let's get. Uh-oh. They're all enemies now.
Their mistake.
Find a way out of here. Fuck it, that's what we're doing, I guess. Fighting our way out.
I got the job on it.
What? Oh, I killed that thing. Is that better when I have? Yeah, it is. My leg.
No, please don't.
I don't think we're gonna be able to ever able to come back here again, which is not good because I have more business here.
Anti-Cleo's leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
In trouble.
No, I won't. I'll blame it on you.
Something's not right.
Where's the elevator?
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault cruiser land here?
Here we go.
Be ridiculous. There's no way one would fit.
How would you know? You've never seen one.
Neither have you. I don't know anyone who's seen one.
Huh? Guess I'm getting paranoid.
There we go. Well, that was something. I've murdered half that fucking town. I hope I'm gonna be able to come back here, because I still got some stuff to do.
What was that?
They're on us.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Captain, if you're looking for... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who is that?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Who are you?
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Let's skip pleasantries.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Answer's no.
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No, let's get the fuck out of here.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Well, it's not top secret if you say it out loud. Actually, I think I need to keep Ellie with me for now, because she's got this thing at Fallbrook. Yo.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board's testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I put them out of misery. Here's your cancer chemicals.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Gets worse. Chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yep.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Pretty much.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about that. Certainly something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I could do that.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power to the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
It's pretty crazy.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most
Damn, 114,000 XP.
scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Alright. Go there next time. Probably not gonna be happy, but I want to see real quick though. Can I step foot on Byzantium now, or have I screwed myself there?
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Last time you said that it wasn't heated at all.
Max.
Hey, boss.
Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
I've seen this one before.
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship.
I get it.
That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Yeah, I got it.
Nothing gets past you, boss. In fact, I've been thinking about what we'd call our adventure serial. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
I prefer The Adventures of Steve and Company.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay?
Nah.
I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've
Oh, I
got
don't
plans
rip.
to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
Lord. My leg! Oh, my leg again.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
It'll be fine. So can I step foot on Byzantium again?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Let's find out. No. Looks like they're all enemies. I wonder if there's a way to make it unhostile.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or... The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right. Ugh. So, let me first before I go, let me see if I can sew Am I screwed as far as Byzantium goes? You could sleep for 3 to 4 days and people kind of forget you're supposed to. Okay, so I can just wait it out, basically. Got it. Okay. Well, we went today for about 2.5 hours. Follower count is 5824. That's good. I was a little afraid I was gonna be screwed there. Let me look for somebody to read here. What we got? I read this dude before. I think I have. Hey, I'll just go with that. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream play. For those guys who don't know, I stream every single day, so I'll be right back on here tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Good night, guys.